Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl here, Sherunda Simone, and I'm back with another video. So today I am so excited to be sharing with you what we have done to update and decorate and furnish our living and dining space here in our home. So if you're new to my channel, I post Christian lifestyle videos as well as beauty products and baby product reviews. I'm also doing a whole series here where I go through each room, each space, and just show you how we decorate, furnish, and personalize our home. So we bought this home a little over 1 year ago, and I'm just now being able to actually make this space like our own. So prior to this, hubby and I were renting, but our family was expanding rapidly, so we had to get some more room, and we're just so very thankful to God for our home. And I hope that you will join me on this journey. The whole series is going to be the Welcome Home series. So anytime I post videos in that series where I'm showing you what I'm doing, whether it is changing around furnishings or decorating for the season, it will have that hashtag so you know exactly what you're in for. Okay, so make sure you have like tea or some kind of snack. Get really comfy because this is going to be a really laid back video. I have my tea here. That's what I'm going to be sipping on. And I'm really just going to walk you through the space, you know, let you know what's going on. And then hopefully it inspires you or gives you some ideas for your own space. If it does, let me know in the comment section. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this right here is actually what the space looked like. So the living and dining space is combined. And this is actually on move-in day. I was a few months pregnant, let me see. This was June and I had baby girl in August. Alrighty, so here is my living space and dining room area. It is an open concept space, however, I'm thinking that I want to change the configuration of this sectional right here. So it is 3 parts, and I think that it would be better if the arm of the sectional were actually along this space right here. Okay, so here is the space right now, and I like it so much better. In that last clip, you saw where we moved the couch from just totally bisecting the space, and it's now framing the room. And I think that's just so much better because I just remember thinking to myself, like, what is going on? I felt like with the couch, you know, the way it was, it really cut down on the functional space here. So that's one thing. If you're looking to just change your space around, before you run out and buy new furniture or, you know, spend a ton of money, think about different ways that you can organize the room, because sometimes all it takes is just shifting some pieces around and it will give you a whole new feel. It will give you a whole new like appreciation for the space, and it can make it more functional as well as more aesthetically pleasing. Before, it was like you would walk into the space and that couch, the back of the couch was just right here. It just didn't look good. And I'm so happy with the setup right now. I think it looks so much better. The couch is one that has, it's like a 7-seater couch, which I really like because I do have a bigger family, and it also reclines at each area except for in the bend, which I think is pretty awesome as well. So I picked this couch up, oh gosh, I want to say at our local furniture store. I want to say it's like Farmer's Furniture or something like that, but I will, if I can, I'll go ahead and tag it down in the description box if you're interested. But it's a really good fabric, I think, if you have young children, because it does clean easily and it's darker. So for me, that is the only dark piece of furniture that I really want in this space, because again, I don't want to close the space in. I really want for it to feel, you know, as open and as large as it really is. Now, there are a couple other pieces of furniture that I want to incorporate in this area to really just kick it up a notch, as far as number one, making it look nice, but also just to separate the dining space from the living space. Look for, you know, different ways to place things and different, you know, ways to use furniture so that I'm not always spending more money, because let me tell you something, I like to be bougie on a budget, okay? Let me know if you're the same way in the comment section. Now, one of the things that I did before we bought our first home was I wrote down a list of exactly what I wanted. And this was something that my mother told me to do, because she's like, look, it's going to be a great testimony when you can say, this is what I wanted. I went to God and God is faithful. So write down exactly what you want. So that's another tip too. If you are looking for a home and you have not like made it plain, not only did it help us when we were going through to kind of say, you know, this is a deal breaker and this is something you can compromise on, but it's also really good to look back and say like, whoa, you know, here we are. This is what we really wanted. We went to God, we worked hard, and this is the blessing. So even now in my phone, I'll look back at that note that I made with all the details of what I was looking for in our first home, and to actually be sitting or just standing in this space right now is just, it's just a testimony. So anyway, on my list was a fireplace. Now this home does not come with a fireplace. So if you are like me, I love, you know, even though I live in like a warm climate area, I love to cozy up by fireplaces. I think they're just beautiful. And they also, you know, they can provide warmth and all of that, but our home does not have one. However, like I said, your girl is bougie on a budget. So if you follow me on Instagram, then I showed this in one of my photos. I even gave details about where I got it. But right here is our fireplace. This thing is so amazing. You guys, I will leave the link in the description box. It comes in, I believe, 2 colors, but I got it in this nice off-white color because that's, again, the aesthetic that I want in our home. But when I tell you how much it costs, then you're gonna be like, sis, what? The first thing is that it comes with multiple settings. So you can have like low flame, medium flame, high flame. It also has like heat options, so you can actually use it to warm your space. Now, yes, I live in Georgia, right? Like really close to Florida. So the likelihood of me actually using it to heat is slim. The thing is, I can take my fireplace with me. Okay, so like, let's say we move to some other cold region, pack that sucker up and go. So I like to have the option of heat. And also too, like, it's pretty. I mean, it's a really pretty piece. I am so excited. I can't wait to decorate it, you know, for the different seasons and hang, you know, like Christmas stockings on it and all that extraness. I am so excited about it. And also too, it has little cubbies right here, as you can see, so you can put some things in there. So what is in there right now, these are some seasonal, but some everyday, always pieces. I'm still working on the exact decor items that I want in those slots, but I have the option. So now, let me tell you how much this thing costs, okay? First of all, you can see how wide it is. You can see how tall it is. I mean, this is a substantial piece of furniture, and my hubby put it together all by himself, all right? So, knowing all of that, how much do you think it costs? Because I know that for me, I would have thought the price point would be way higher than it is. And when my dad came and he saw it, and he has been doing home remodeling, decor, painting and such for decades. And when he saw that, he was like, oh wow, that's nice. What did that cost you, like $1,500? Ah, negative, bougie on a budget. This sucker only costs $300. Right? I could not believe it. When I found it, I immediately was like into the Amazon cart, you know, budgeted out my money, and then I made my purchase. So check the description box if you're interested. I will link it below. I really hope it's available, and I hope it's available for the same price. But like I said, this was only $300. You guys, I mean, really? Okay, so now we're going to move into the dining space. So I'm facing the living room area. This is the dining room area. And I'm going to show you the 2 things that have really just put my mind at ease when it comes to having nicer furniture and younger kids. But first, I want to just kind of give you an overview of what the space looks like. I really wanted to have some glam, but also some comfort. So if you can kind of, you know, like get the vision for the whole space is I want for it to be livable in the living space, and I also want for it to have like an upscale feel, you know, like a little bougie, but also not where like you can't sit, you can't touch, you can't live, because that's just not functional for my family. So in the dining room, I actually opted for something that's really more opulent, a little bit more glitzy, glammy, because I feel like it's a good contrast to the living space over here where we have, you know, like the heavier, darker fabrics and the real like plush, den looking furniture, but when you mix it all together, I feel like you can still make it look good. At least that's what I think. So far, so good. I'm pleased with it and my family is pleased. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you exactly what I'm talking about over here. Again, if you're interested in any of the furniture items or the decor items, I will try and list everything down below, but if I forget something, just leave me a comment and I'll be sure to reply. Alrighty, so this is my dining room table. I love it so very much. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen this in a couple of my photos because I just feel like it just makes any picture look really good. So I got it from Badcock Furniture here in town, but because it's not made local, I'm pretty sure that if you have a Badcock Furniture near you, then you can definitely order it. I'll also list the name of the set in the description box because I'm pretty sure there are other versions of it at other furniture stores as well. But what I love about it is, number one, it is really large, but it comes with a leaf, so I don't have to always have it extended fully. So it seats about 8 people. We have it as 6 right now. I do plan on getting 2 more chairs to complete the set so that when we do have Christmas or family gatherings where we have more people, then I will have enough seats. So the color for this is a platinum gray type color, and it has like some little bling embellishments, but it's still kid friendly because I can wipe everything down, which is so important to me. That's one thing that, in the past I've had cloth that I really couldn't clean, and it would just drive me crazy because I was always stressed out about my furniture, but not anymore. Mama is wiser, and so now I have furniture that I can wipe down. So that is what is going on here. Then also too, I wanted to kind of have a cohesive set. So hubby's so great. He's like, yeah, girl, go on ahead. We'll put it in the budget. So I also have a buffet server that I'll show you in just a minute. I've never seen this platinum gray look before in a dining room set, and then it also has a little extra bling to kind of bring together the look that I'm going for. So I really do like that. It's also tufted, and I really think that tufted just, it's really trending right now, but it's also something that's a classic look. So it's a good mix for me. I think it also bounces well off of the couch that also has the tufting too. So, I'm trying to be cohesive in all of the pieces that I put together. Now with this, because it is a high gloss type finish on the top of the table, I didn't want to have to worry about my little one scratching the table up or someone putting something really hot and it leaving a mark. However, I also don't want to have place settings. That's just a personal choice right now. I might change my mind down the line, and definitely when I'm doing place settings for Christmas or holidays, then I will probably have some kind of placemats or chargers down. But for everyday living, I just didn't want the clutter of placemats. It's just a personal preference. So I was thinking to myself, what can I do? I want to have this nice, lovely table, but I don't want placemats, and I don't want to not have my kids at the table. So I went onto Amazon and I found this. So this is a really thick piece of plastic that actually came pre-cut to the exact size that I need. And it is so sturdy. It doesn't take away from the look of the table, but it protects the table. And as you can see, there are already a couple scuffs or marks where if I didn't have this plastic covering, then that would be the table. So I'm really happy about it. I found it really easily on Amazon. They come pre-cut in a few different sizes. So all you have to do is measure your table, look and see if they have your size, and order it. If they don't have your size, then I would imagine that it's pretty easy to cut because it's just plastic. The good thing is that I don't have to worry every single time we sit down to the table about something happening. I can really just enjoy the furniture. And honestly, the plastic doesn't take away from the aesthetic. Like if you were just to look at the table, even up close, you don't think, oh, there's a plastic covering, because it just looks like it goes. It just looks like it fits. So I really highly recommend you get something like this if you have a piece of furniture that you don't want to get scuffed up. Even if you don't have young kids, even just for yourself. I mean, if you want to keep your furniture looking nice, but you don't want to compromise on you know, having to, you know, keep like a tablecloth over it, which would just totally hide the beauty. Or if you're like me and you don't want to have placemats, then this is a great alternative. And I was so happy because hubby was with me when I bought this table set, and he was like, look, you might as well just get the whole set, which is like, I don't know, for me, it made me feel like I'm an actual adult, like I have a whole buffet server. So I'm going to show you that piece right now. And for us, we actually use our buffet server. We are that kind of family that we have family nights and family dinners, and we have, you know, make your own pizza night, and I'll have all the fixings, or we'll have taco night and I'll have all the taco fixings. So we really use this buffet server. But when I'm not using it, I do like to have it decorated, again, because I like to look at pretty things, and for me, this is such a pretty piece of furniture. All right, so this is the buffet server right here, and I just think it is absolutely gorgeous. Sometimes I just sit down and just look and say, wow, thank you God, number one, that I have it, and number two, that somebody was creative enough to come up with such a beautiful piece of furniture. So it is the complimentary buffet server, or credenza, whatever you want to call it, sideboard, and it goes along with the dining table. And I like it because it does have quite a bit of functional space. So it has drawers right here that hold quite a bit, and they're also velvet lined with this really pretty red velvet. I think it looks a little extra bougie and posh, so I like that as well. And then it also has some cupboard space down below, which is great for storage. So right now I'm keeping, you know, some extra plates and spoons and such down here, things I actually grab pretty quickly, because again, like I said, we do a lot of family nights and, you know, like family dinners where we all sit down together. So I like to have everything easily accessible. And then to decorate the space, I really want to keep in the theme of the mixed metals. I love having two tones, so like that really muted gold with the pewter or the platinum silver. I love that mixed together. And so this picture is actually from Homegoods, and it was about $50, which is not a bad price because it's a pretty good size. This right here, this is my pop color. It's like the unexpected, you just didn't see it coming. I have a lot of cool tones here with the mixed metals and the blues, a little hint of black here in the photo, but you would not see the fuchsia pop coming. And I have to give credit to my dad, because I was like trying to decorate this buffet area, and I was like, what is missing? Like something was missing, and he was like, your pop color. So he told me to go ahead and get like fuchsia, and I absolutely love it. I got this faux orchid from Ross about 2 Saturdays ago. It was about $25. Great addition. I think it just really just sets off this whole space actually. And then I've paired it with some candlesticks and candle holders. These are from Joane fabric, and the candles are from Dollar Tree. These right here are actually new additions to the buffet space. These are some really fragrant candles that I got from Homegoods not too long ago, and I got these beautiful crystal candle holders at the same time. And I like the fact that these candles, even though they're not burning, this whole area right here, at least until about half the space of the dining room, it actually smells so good. Oh gosh, it smells amazing. So that's one thing that I do. I like to have highly fragrant candles that even without having them burning, again, because I have little kids, without having them burning, it still makes the place smell nice. So a little bit more pricey than like say your Walmart candles or your Dollar Tree candles, but I feel like the payoff for getting the fragrance is so worth it. And then this right here is originally from Target. I got it at one of my local resale shops for about $20 just this past weekend actually. And I like it because number one, it's pretty. On the bottom here, it actually has this kind of like faux, I don't know, like stone, and then at the top it has just your nice white shade. But you can actually turn on just the bottom, which I think is really nice if you want that like ambient glow, or you can turn on both and you get the, you know, just the sectional lighting with the ambient glow, and then you can also have just, you know, the lamp itself. So I love the versatility of this lamp. I think it's great, it looks pretty, and it's really functional. Okay, so now we're in the kids' dining area, and usually the kids eat at the table, but sometimes I have my 3-year-old sit here and eat. And you know, kids eat pretty messy no matter how hard they try. And I know my little one, he tries, you guys, but he still eats pretty messy. And I was really concerned about my hardwood floors. Now, in previous homes we rented, we had tile, and I was less worried because, you know, tile's just easier to clean, easier to maintain. With my hardwood floors, I was like, oh my gosh, you know, what am I going to do? Because I don't want that stress of having to worry about my floors all the time. So hopped on to Amazon and found this right here. So it is, I want to say it's by Jeep, by the car company Jeep, but it's just a plastic floor protector. It comes in different shapes and sizes, if I'm not mistaken. I'll link it down below. But what I do is I just leave this on all the time. I do not ever take this up unless I have to wipe it down or if I have to, like, you know, clean underneath it. Otherwise, it stays on the floor. Again, I'm not worried about it taking away from the whole look of the room because it's clear. So honestly, like half the time I don't even remember it's there until I hear, "Oh, Mom!" And I'm like, "Oh, what did you drop now?" And then I remember, it's okay because I have my floor protector down. So definitely, if that's something that you need, then go ahead and check in the description box. Like I said, I think there are a couple other shapes and sizes, but this circular was enough for me for what we need. And so I am so happy that I looked on Amazon and found it, because again, I don't have to worry every time I hear that dreadful or "Mom." So I still have quite a lot that I want to do in this space. Like, I don't have curtains up yet. I still have some wall decor that I want to do. This bookshelf over here is gonna be totally scrapped and I'm just going to totally redo it. I have another piece coming in. It got delayed on Amazon. I really hope that they don't cancel my order because it's perfect. It matches like another piece of furniture in the other area of the house. So I have some other things I'm working on. I'm also going to bring in a pop color in the living room. So as you can see right now, like those dark colors, they don't really work well with what I'm doing here in the whole space. So I have a color that I've already decided on. Let me know in the comment section if you know what color I'm thinking of, or even some ideas. I'm open to conversation, all right? And then too, I need to put like a rug in the dining area, and we need like a coffee table and some side tables. I mean, so we have a lot of things that we're working on. So there are more videos coming. So what I'm saying is make sure you subscribe and follow the Welcome Home series for all of the updates. And I just want to say thank you, God, because He has blessed us so much. I share these videos not to brag, not to boast, because it is all Jesus. Like, all the praise goes to God. I just hope that I can inspire you out there if, you know, you're looking for ideas. You know, one thing you should always do is shop your own home. I mean, I am constantly moving pieces from one area of the house to another area of the house. I mean, I have some tables upstairs that I'm planning on bringing down here. So, I mean, that's one thing that I love to do. But, you know, just be inspired. I mean, it can be something simple that you put together in a different way that gives a whole new, like, life to that area, to that space. So I hope you're inspired by these kinds of videos. If you like these kinds of videos, then definitely thumbs up, as well as leave me a comment down below. And then, of course, return, because I have lots of other videos coming up. And then head over to Instagram. I post daily content there. I also love doing those reels. So if you want to see like a glimpse into my life every single day, then I do a day in the life video every single day on Instagram. So I'll leave my handle here on the screen as well as in the description box so that you can check it out and follow me there. Alrighty, until next time, remember, I am Sherunda Simone, and I will either see you at the top or from the top. You decide. Bye.